His name is Matthew Goldberg. How old are you, Matthew?
6.
6 years old. Have you ever talked on the radio before?
No.
You haven't. This is the first time for you. It isn't so frightening, is it? It's just a little microphone here. Are you having fun? Don't flash those big black eyes at me. I have to say something. This is not television, Matt. Say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
I'm on my... Tell them where you're going. You're on your way to where? Sunday school. Right? Say it.
Sunday school.
Okie dokie. And he's going to be seeing his sister at Tamatora. And hi, Ruthie. And really, Matt, it was nice of you to come down. And we're going to send this tape because I just got a phone call from Harold Gerstel. And he's taping the show. He wasn't planning on taping it. But when he heard Fagala say Harold Gerstel is taping it, he put on his tape recorder, missed the first 3 minutes, but he's doing it, so we're really going to have a tape that we can send to Auntie Evie and to Corky and to everybody who'd like to hear the show. And you tell them how good that cake is. It was a good cake, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. That's right. It was a cake from Northside Bakery, so you're all invited to come and have cake and coffee with us here at 917 North Lilac Drive. If you're not quite sure how to get here, call Dean. He'll give you directions, or ask for Leonard, because I don't know right from left in today's kind of exciting day. And today, let's play some music. You know, these kids that are marching on the Walk for Israel, Matthew, we want to play some very, very special songs for them. We're going to dedicate all these Israeli songs to Manas, because you know what this is? It's a Fagala Fantastic. It's like about 7 in a row without interruption. Maybe 6, I'm not quite sure. But it's the Ilones, and they're a very good group, and they're going to sing, and the kids are going to be marching in Minneapolis and in St. Paul, and Manas is going to have his Fagala Fantastic, because there won't be any more in the Twin City area for a long time. That's it? Okay, that was the 4 Ilones, and it's getting kind of exciting down here. Someone called and said, why do you have to go off the air? I don't have to go off the air. I bet I could stay here forever and nobody would send me away. But Leonard and Sandy and I are going to California, and we're going to make our home, we hope, hopefully, in the Santa Monica area, and our daughter Harriet is there. So out of 4 daughters, we will have maybe 2 of them with. We will for sure will have 2, and then maybe our oldest daughter Elaine will come and visit. So we'll have Elaine and Chad, and then maybe later in the summertime, Corky and Howard and Barry will come and visit. So maybe, as we had in the month of October, we'll have all 4 of our daughters and our whole family together, sons-in-law, and that should be very, very exciting. And listen, Richard, would you do me a favor and cue up Elaine's tape? Because we've had some requests to be sure and play Elaine, and I think Dean has the tape there, right under that cassette. There it is, right there. You see, this is really a very well-organized program. It really is. We know what songs we're going to play. We know in which order we're going to play them, but we're not quite sure what's going to happen because you are the ones that are going to make it a party. It's kind of sad to say goodbye. It was a big decision for me to make and to say to Leonard, okay, I'll go with you to California and give up my show here. I'm hoping that maybe be possible to send in some tapes back here so that we can let you know what's going on in the California area and continue the program. But that's all maybe. For sure is the fact that tomorrow morning we get into the car and we start on our ride to California. And so a beautiful song that Marguerite sings, those were the days, and those were the days when we got here every Sunday morning at about 8:15, said good morning to Dean, and put a show on the air. Those were the days, Katya.
ותיזכר איך שיר צחוק ביין, רקמו חלום צעיר בתוך השער. היו ימים חלף, אך הם חלפו מהר, רקדנו וזימרנו כל אחד, לחמנו נבלו שנים כנבול הפרח, נשרו החלומות עם השנים. תפגוש אותי עובר בדרך, חייך אליי מתוך קמטי פנים. La שמעתי את קולך כמו מימין. ידידיי תקנו אבל ידוע, החלומות יהיו תמיד תמימים. היו ימים חלפו מהר, דפקנו בזמן כל אחד, לחמנו מלחמות, חלמנו חלומות, היינו צעירים ביחדה.
That was Those Were the Days. And this is Florence Stagel-Attack, and my guest this morning is Howie Rossman. Say hi.
Hi.
Say hi to your mom and dad. They're out there listening to the program.
Hi, Mom and Dad.
Yeah.
Hi.
You remember when you made that nice little commercial that said, what did you remember what you said on the radio? I listen to the Smooth program every Sunday morning, remember? At 9 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you? Say it.
I like to. I want to.
You don't want to do it again. Okay. Howie came to visit with his grandma and grandpa Carrot and with his little brother Todd, and it's really very, very nice to have him. And you know what we're going to have on the air right now, because Corky and Howard called, and because Florence and Clarence have got their grandchildren here, we're going to put our daughter Elaine on the air right now, because we had a couple requests to be sure and have our final show have the music of our daughter Elaine Katz Keshner. So here she is, Naney Doo-Doo.
Let's go down by the grapevine, drink my daddy's wine, get happy. Down by the grapevine, drink my daddy's wine, get happy. Happy. Oh, sweet blindness, a little magic, a little kindness. Oh, sweet blindness, all over me. Four leaves on a clover, I'm just a bit of a good hangover. Come on, baby, do it slow, float. You're a good-looking riverboat, and ain't that sweet? I find it good to me. Oh, let's go down by the grapevine, drink my daddy's wine. Good morning. Down by the grapevine, drink my daddy's wine. Good morning. Morning. Oh, sweet blindness, a little magic, a little kindness. Oh, sweet blindness, all of me. Please don't tell my mother I'm a saloon and a moonshine lover. Come on, baby, do it slow, float. You're a good-looking riverboat, and ain't that sweet? I find it good to me. Don't ask me, 'cause I ain't gonna tell you what I've been drinking. Ain't gonna tell you what I've been drinking. Ain't gonna tell you what I've been drinking. Wine of wonder, wonder. By the way, sweet blindness, a little magic, a little kindness. So sweet blindness, all over me. Don't let daddy hear it. Don't believe in the Indian spirit. Come on, baby, do it slow, float. You're a good-looking riverboat, and ain't that sweet? I find it good to me. And ain't that sweet? I find it good to me. And ain't that sweet? I find it good to me.
That was our daughter, Elaine Katz Keshner, And Nate and Miriam Knox, I'd like to say hello from your daughter, Fern. She doesn't like to say hi on the radio, but she's standing right behind me. She looks fine. I think she'll make it. I really think that she's going to make it, that she's going to be able to say goodbye to us. I don't know if I'm going to be able to say goodbye to her. We're going to walk out one door and out the other door, and send her to us as soon as you can. Will you please, Nate and Miriam? Because I don't think Sandy's going to make it too well without Fern. It's going to be very lonesome. So it's going to be, it's quite a traumatic experience to have been born and raised in the same city and lived here all of your years. I wouldn't tell how old I was. Are you kidding? But I'm going to have a daughter who's going to be, I can't even tell how old Elaine is. We're all past that 29-year stage. But to pick up and to leave and to go someplace else to live that's so far away from home. But I'm going to be coming back here to visit. We leave some wonderful, wonderful friends and some marvelous memories. We had a party last night, and it was so difficult to say goodbye to everybody, to friends, to family. But that's what it's all about, I guess. Nothing is 100%. And someday we'll come back and visit. And I'm hoping we'll have a chance to send tapes so that you can have Segula Fantastics and a nice program of good Yiddish and Israeli music. And I wonder how the kids are getting along on their walk. I wish they would call and let us know if it's, it must be cold. Those poor kids, they had bad weather last year, too. Well, that's what it's all about. That's Minnesota weather. That's why I'm going to California. Never rains there, no smog. The weather is beautiful all the time. The Chamber of Commerce just hired me, so I'm working for them 100% now, see? Anyway, we have a request for Mr. Schaefer. He asked if we would please play Cantor Jack Goldstein singing with his wife, Honor Thy Father and Thy Mother. tuned in, the name of this program is A Little Schmooze. And we've been on every Sunday for the past 4 years from 9 o'clock in the morning until 10:15. And we've had different times. We're having a party today because today is our final program and we're leaving for California. And you are all cordially invited to come down and have cake and coffee. A beautiful cake donated by Bookie Malinsky of Northside Bakery. Delicious chocolate cake. We're at 917 North Lilac Drive, and we'd love to invite all of you to come and join us. The coffee pot is on. If it's not possible for you to drive down, then why don't you call us here at the phone at 545-5601, and if you're not, uncomfortable about going on over the air, then we'd love to talk to you. Let's see if this lady would like to talk on the air. Good morning, KQRS. Yes, it is. Well,
George, you so much every Sunday.
thank you very
I
much.
remember you when I worked at the Marquette National Bank as a guard in a vault. You worked at Donaldson's at the time, am I right?
Well, I walked through Donaldson's at the
You
time,
walked through Donaldson's.
and you remember me from then?
Yes.
Do you know how long ago that was?
Oh, that's only 5 or 6 years. I don't want to get that old.
No, I don't either. I think that's very, very sweet of you to call, and I really appreciate it.
We enjoyed you so much. We're going to. We hope you make tapes and send them out.
Well, I hope that Mr. Poe will allow me to make tapes,
Well,
and
I do too.
and-
I want to wish you the best of everything.
well, thank you very, very much. Thank you.
You bet.
Bye-bye. Now, that wasn't so painful, so if you'd like, that was very nice. His name was Mr. Do you know how long I've known that man, or we've known each other with like hello and goodbye? Well, I hate to tell. He was right. We shouldn't tell. It's been a long, long time. Anyway, if you'd like to call, the phone number here is 545-5601. What are you playing with all the phone numbers there? You're having a good time. Dean says if you call, that we'll put you on the air and we can say hello. And it would be nice. I really would like to hear from all of you. Right now, we're going to play a song from an album called Olives, Almonds, and Raisins. It was one of the first albums I had when I came to work on radio. And when I came to work at KUXL, I knew absolutely nothing about broadcasting, had never even been close to a microphone before. But the man from KUXL, who was the station manager, said, listen, bring your records and you can go on the air. Here's the phone again. KQRS. All right. We're turning the radio off. Hello there. We're going to Santa Monica in California. I hope so. I hope so. You've been listening to the program? Well, that's all right. I only ask my husband every week to report on what he's heard on the program. Okay, but thank you for calling. We have some more calls. Thank you. KQRS. Hello? Hi. Very good, thank you. Thank you. Elsie? Okay, thank you so very, very much for calling. Bye-bye. KQRS. Yes. Very good. Well, Mr. Schwartz, thank you so much for calling. I will give you regards to my Uncle Morris in San Bernardino. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell him Yasha Schwartz said hello.
Yeah, and then I'll come to California. I'll certainly go and see you.
I hope so. I hope so.
Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, goodbye.
KQRS. Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
This is Esther Fisher.
Thank you for calling us.
Billy Stan and our new little granddaughter wish you the best, too.
Thank you so much for
Okay,
calling. Okay,
Bye.
bye-bye. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
KQRS.
Just wanted to wish you good luck, Florence.
Thank you.
Tell you that you were what I got up for every Sunday morning. I don't know what's going to get me out of bed anymore.
I'll call you long distance ever so often to make sure that
That
you...
would be nice. I've loved it. Coming from the East, you brought back a lot of memories.
Well, thank you so very, very much for calling.
You and your family.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. KQ. Hello? Yes. Yes, this is Fagel Cat. Really? Another Fagel Cat? Oh, I see, but another Fagler. Okay. Okay, so it's nice of you to call.
I want to wish you good luck.
Thank you.
And I'm calling from the phone-a-thon room of
Ort.
Women's American Art.
Right. I have a little notice here, and I'm going to be reading it very soon. And tell... Let me see. You know what? I'm going to find it. And it says that today You are. I'll find it though, and we'll be reading it so that everyone will know that they should, when they're called to contribute to Orth, that they should.
Well, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you for
Lots
calling.
of luck, and I will have another caller for you.
Okay, all right.
Mr. Chad?
Yes.
This is Len Wagner, the Beltone Hearing Aid Company, and I wanted to say hello to Leonard, or wish him luck on his trip to California.
Thank you.
And kindly tell him that there is a Beltone man in Santa Monica.
I certainly will.
All right.
Okay, thank you very much. Bye-bye. Let's have a little music, and we'll hold this call for a while. KQRS. Yes, this is Fagel the Cat.
This is Mrs. Resnick.
Hello, Mrs. Reggie.
I love you. I want to wish you all the happiness.
Thank
And
you.
believe you, everyone is going to miss you, and I love you.
Thank you. I love you, too.
You, good health.
Thank you. Give your husband a
I
kiss.
beg to see us sometime.
I will. I will. Give your husband a kiss for me.
I would even give him two if he let me.
Okay.
Thank you, and God bless.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
KQRS. Yes.
Nate Marin talking.
Well, Nate, how are you?
Fine, and I want to wish you the best.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I enjoyed your program very much, and it was a pleasure hearing Elaine once again.
That was nice, too, because you used to hear her when she used to come and sing for all the other different programs that you were taking care of.
Right.
Good. Thank you for calling, Nate.
Of everything.
Thank you. I think, you know what? Let's let the phone calls go for a few minutes and let's play some music. Okay?
Come and join the circle and dance, dance, come and dance the horror. Put your arms around my shoulder and dance, dance, come and dance the horror. Young and old, you're all excited, get excited, now's the time to try. High, 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 come and dance the night away. You will love it right away, come along and dance the horror.
That was the album called Olives, Almonds, and Raisins, and I forgot to tell you that was the first album. I was telling a story before. The first album that we had when we first started the show, and it's a little scratchy, but it's a very wonderful album, and I hope that I will hear from the kids who are marching. In fact, Dean, I'm going to pick up this line right now, so we'll go over the air. KQRS? Yes, Sherry. Sherry Johnson from Friars Dinner Theater? Where are you, darling?
I'm in Minneapolis. I just happened to be here and I
Well, you know what?
I heard you and I thought, she can't leave without me.
You just a minute. Sandy's here and she wants to talk to you. We'll put you on hold. Okay, just a minute. All right. We're going to put Sandy and Sherry so that they can talk to one another. And here is a great song. Have you got the Berry Sisters singing Yashka? Okay. That's a song about a young man who's going off to the service. And they're very upset about his leaving, and they sing, oi, 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 Yashka for Tavek. Everybody together. All of you out there. We'll all sing together now. Dean, Richard, we're going to go. Oi, 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 say give for Tavek. That means I'm going away. Oi, 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 say give for Tavek. That's it. Now let the Berry Sisters sing, because they're two and we're only like you and me. Maybe Richard was singing, I'm not sure.
de spalta schuna kräk. Inter lieber gitter brider Joschke furta weg. Oi, 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 Joschke furta weg. Noch Judy van geht schon weg. Oi, oi, en koit mir nicht ein Loch in ihr zu dar, wein es mehr. Koit dir ab und stiebele, wie geht die Militär. Oi, 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 sie fuhrt weg. Noch a Judy van geht schon weg. Mein Tiger Mittag, dir ist doch schlecht, aber mir ist doch bitter. Oi, 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 sie fuhrt weg. Noch a Judy, wann geht schon weg? Oi, 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 noch a Judy, wann geht schon weg? Zeig mir gesehnt, mein lieber Futter, Gott mich in schon helfen, bin mal werden Futter. Oi, 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 sie fuhrt weg. Noch a Judy, wann geht schon weg? Oi, 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 noch a Judy, wann geht schon weg? Zoek die man met die manschappen, wird zijn de schärfste, den alle soldaten. Oi, 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 sie fuhrt weg. Noch a Judy, wann geht schon weg? Oi, 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 noch a Judy, wann geht schon weg? Zeige mir gesehen, mein Tiger ist alle, noch dir will ich bleiben, mehr wie noch alle. Oi, 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 sie fuhrt weg. Noch a Tiefchen, wann geht schon weg? Oi, 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 sie fuhrt weg. Noch a Tiefchen, wann geht schon weg?
Oh, but I guess it isn't that way. Okay, we're on the air now. Just a minute. We're on the air now, and we've had some wonderful phone calls, and it's oh, wow, it's 10 minutes to 10, and we're off in 10:15. You think we'll make it, guys? We're going to try awful hard. Well, listen, our next song is going to be Joe Amar, and I've got a little note here that I've got to use and tell you that Torah Academy is sponsoring a concert featuring Joe Amar on June 10th at 8 p.m. at the Guthrie Theater. Tickets are available by mail with a check that should be made out to the Torah Academy. Unfortunately, they did not tell me how much tickets are, so you can't make out. You could just send them a blank check if you really wanted to be a sport, and then part of it could be used as a donation for Torah Academy. But the lady did not leave the amount of the price of tickets. But I wouldn't even venture a guess because it's a fundraising and it's going to be in conjunction with the Israeli Independence Week celebration. But call 588-4000 because here is the man that's going to be singing at the concert, Joe Amar, and he's going to be singing a song that came out of the Six-Day War called Sharm el-Sheikh. Here he is, Joe Amar.
جدله هالليلة بالرقم حيات حضرنو عم بوكر الكارا والخير عبرنو بالليلة ويامو بهار وبانو عم بوكر الكوفن بسار عكارا ملكير هيم بهم بينا يدعو التسكين سمها الشماي ما على الهبالي مشتري يا هواي عالسلامة.
And we've really had some great phone calls. Manis, didn't you like your Fagula Fantastic that I played for you?
I loved it.
You did, okay. So Manis came down to say thank you. And we'd like all of you to come down because we have cake and coffee, this beautiful cake from Northside Bakery. And it's really, as I said before, it's never a party unless you have friends down here. And we really, oh, there's Fern Knox looking and drinking coffee and not smiling, but she's drinking coffee. And listen, Kinderluck, we've got to make it. This is the name of the game. We are leaving tomorrow for Santa Monica, and Leonard, God bless him, 5 years ago passed the State Board of Pharmacy test in California, and he waited 5 years before Fagula said that he would go with him. Can we take this phone call over the air? Okay. KQ, you're on the air.
Hello, Florence.
Yes.
Mark Grofield from Rock for Israel.
Hey, how are you doing?
Just fine.
How far are you?
Right now I'm at by the roller garden.
By the roller garden.
And Minnetonka Boulevard.
And how many kids have you got walking?
Oh, let's see, around over 200.
Over 200 kids walking.
Yeah.
Okay, now
I don't know for sure.
everybody who's made a donation, they better remember that they will get a bill, and every kid that they're sponsoring, they will pay so much per mile. And the money will go towards the State of Israel. You know, you're on the air right now. This is coming over the air.
Oh, yeah?
Yep, you're on. We're taping. I mean, we're putting you on live, and we hope that the walk is a huge success, and we'd like to hear from St. Paul, too. Do you have transistor radios with you so that you can hear some of the music?
Oh, no, but some people do.
Some people do.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Thank you so much for calling, and
Thank you.
thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, wasn't that nice? So now we know where they're walking in Israel. I mean, for the Walk for Israel. And now we're going to listen to Sergio Franchi. And it's a song dedicated to Max Wallach, and I hope he's still in his car with that carpool because I promised him that we would play it, and he made a special point of bringing down a cake for us, a cake to take along on the ride, which is very sweet. And really, we're going to be here after the show is over, 917 North Lilac Drive. If you'd like directions, call and we'll give them to you, and we'll wait and have cake and coffee with you because we really would like to meet as many of you as possible, so try to come down. In the meantime, here is Sergio Franchi singing from a great favorite on the show, If I Were a Rich Man, from Fiddler on the Roof. 917 North Lilac Drive, and have cake and coffee with us because we're not going to have a good party unless you're all here with us. So we're going to be sticking around for at least another hour, and we'd like to have you come 917 North Lilac Drive. It would be our pleasure to see you and have you have cake and coffee with you. And right now we're going to be playing some music. Fredela Oisher, no, it's Cantor Gelman, singing a song about Israel Independence Day.
In a hora feinen Schein, tanzen alle groß und klein. Heut mein Harten heulen gut, dieser Jom hat Maut, dieser Jom hat Maut. Hora, hora Israel, Erdun, Himmel und Musik. Hora, hora Israel, fahr dein Fried und fahr dein Glück, fahr dein Fried und fahr dein Glück. In a hora feinen Schein, tanzen alle groß und klein. Heut mein Harten heulen gut, dieser Jom hat Maut, dieser Jom hat Maut. Hora, hora Israel, Erdun, Himmel und Musik. Hora, hora Israel, fahr dein Fried und fahr dein Glück, fahr dein Fried und fahr dein Glück.
Otzelig sitzen sie mir verschabbelt, die Schreneriten leicht durch deine Tür. Heilig jedes Wort, göttlich wird geführt, denken wir die Liebe. Mit Liebschaft will ich wissen dir, Mama will. Oi, nie, schwach dein Hand, a golden Herz hast du, roi wie die versteht. Ich gedenk, wie die vielleicht mich beruhigen, a Kind von 3 Uhr bläu. Ich darf dich sehen, wenn du vielleicht noch nennen, dann musst euch dein Scheu mit der Kiss und gewiss jeden Tränen. Weiß dein Kopf, wie schnell du oi, wie die Welt, wie die Welt dreien auf. Mama will, Mama will, sei gedenken Gott, Mama will. Ich gedenk, wie die vielleicht mir verliegen, a Kind in 3 Uhr bläu. Ich darf dich sehen, wenn du vielleicht noch nennen, dann musst euch dein Scheu mit der Kiss so gewiss jeden Tag. Weiß dein Kopf, wie schnell die Welt dreien auf. Mama will, Mama will. Sei gebencht von Gott, mein Mann.
That was Fredel Oysher singing Mamali. And this is Florence Segala Katz. I just called my doctor. If my heart is beating this fast, will I live? And he said, yep, you will. It's it's good. It can't hurt too much. But it's very exciting. I should have done Schmooze News, and I haven't had a chance to do it all. But I will tell you that you should please watch the movie next Sunday, May 6th. It's a movie on Channel 9. I hope Jerry Bronson's listening, because, Jerry, it's on your channel. It's the program called The Ingathering. Jacob had 12 sons. And I got this note from Sam Shiner, and if Sam Shiner's listening, I want to tell him thank you very, very much for the lovely letter that he sent. And this program will be seen just hours ahead of the Minnesota State celebration for Israel's 25th anniversary, which will be held commencing at 5 p.m. at the Metropolitan Sports Center in, it says, the Los Angeles parking lot. He must have been thinking about me when he wrote that, because it's the Minneapolis parking lot. That's really funny. It says, see, Fernie? It says the Los Angeles parking lot. And the principal event will be held inside the Sports Center beginning at 7 o'clock. It's better to laugh than to cry. That's really funny. So please attend, bring your family and friends. Watch the movie at 1 o'clock. You won't be able to listen to my program at 9, so you can sleep a little later, start watching the movie at 1, then go to the Minnesota State celebration for Israel's 25th anniversary. And I know you'll enjoy it. And kids that are walking, I want to tell you I wish you the best of everything. Be sure that everybody that volunteered to sponsor you pays their money. I want to tell everyone that there will be a memorial service, 30th anniversary of the Warsaw Ghetto, with a movie tonight at 7:30 p.m., film called Shop on Main Street in Hillel. You are all cordially invited to that. And I think that pretty well takes care of the Schmooze News for today. And we're going to end our program with Bashana Haba'a, and we're going to send the tape to my daughter Corky and Howard, and it's going to be dedicated to my little grandson, Barry Evan Parmet, who I love very, very much. And Barry, when you hear Bobby singing, la, 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 la,
על המפלסת ונשפוט סיפורים נודדות. ילדים בחופשה, ישחקו תוספת בין הבית לבין השדות. עוד תראה כמה טוב יהיה בשנה הבאה. עוד תראה כמה טוב יהיה בשנה הבאה. ענבים אדומים יבשילו עד הערב ויוקצו שוננים לשולחן. וריחות רדומים ייצאו אל הדרך, עיתונים ישנים בענן. עוד תראה כמה טוב יהיה בשנה הבאה. עוד תראה כמה טוב יהיה בשנה הבאה.
Seasons come, seasons go, but people never seem to know how long it will rain or it will shine.
Let them ask what will be. It doesn't mean a thing to me. I know what will be when you're mine. Oh,
Katie, because you know what? My mother used to say the egg is smarter than the chicken. And I don't know which came first, the egg or the chicken, but Sandy said, you know, Mother, there could be a Los Angeles parking lot. There could be a Detroit Tigers. Who else plays baseball? There could be a Twin City Sandlot or what have you. That's right. It's at the Metropolitan Sports Center in the Los Angeles parking lot on May 6th. I'm sorry, Sam Shiner. I thought maybe that might be a typographical error, and I'm going to make lots of mistakes. So we're going to end this program. We're going to tell you that if you're called by the Ort Phone-a-thon, that you should donate your money for a very, very good cause, because Ort believes in education, and they believe that education is the key to opportunity, and they're going to be calling you on the phone asking you to contribute to Ort. And this is Florence Bagel. Can Frank and Ernest wait 1 second? We're canning Frank and... I shouldn't have said that. No, we can't. Can I have 4 more minutes? 4 more minutes. Okay. I don't have to go off the air yet. Don't go away. Don't go away. I don't even have to say goodbye yet. Have you got some music? What have you got there? Play Theodore Bickel singing Shabbos, Shabbos, Shabbos. It's in the can, and it's that can there. And it's side 2, band 4. I think that's right. You might not be able to find it. Maybe Sandy will come in and help you find it. But that's it. Theodore Bickel sings Shabbos, Shabbos. And I want you to know that I'm working with Richard Nelson now. And Richard and I have worked together very closely for almost 6 years. And I've watched Richard grow up from a young boy to a wonderful, wonderful adult. I love him very much. And it meant a great deal to me to have his parents come down and say hello and goodbye, Floyd and Doris Nelson. And I'm going to miss Richard a lot. I hope that he will come and visit. I want to say hi to Dan Poche. I talked to him at 3 o'clock this morning, and he promised that he would be listening. And everyone here at KQRS has been absolutely wonderful to me. I've adopted all of you. They've been all like extra children, and one never has enough children. And we've been like one great big happy family. And I'm going to miss everybody here. And the phone calls have been marvelous. Please come down and have cake and coffee. And here is Theodore Bickel to sing Shabbos, Shabbos, Shabbos.
Shabbos, 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 soll sein Iden Shabbos. Shabbos soll sein Shabbos, soll sein Shabbos bei der ganzen Welt. Shabbos, 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 soll sein Iden Shabbos.
Schabes, soll sein Schabes mit der ganzen Welt. Fionte, soll sein Iden Jonte, soll seine Jonte mit der ganzen Welt. Fionte, soll sein Iden Jonte, soll seine Jonte mit der ganzen Welt. Schulein, so sein Iden Schulein, so sein Schulein auf der ganzen Welt. Schulein, so sein Iden Schulein, so sein Schulein auf der ganzen Welt. Ya ba 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 bam 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 ya ba 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 bam 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 ya ba 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 bam 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 ya ba 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 bam 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 bam. Oi Schabes, so sein Iden Schabes, soll seine Jonte, soll sein Schulein mit der ganzen Welt.
And we've had some wonderful phone calls, and so many people have taped the program that it's been very, very nice. And, you know, Richard, I'm going to do something that I do 101 times. I'm sure you've heard me do this many times. Rich, let's change the order. Instead of, I just looked at the clock and realized that it's almost time to say goodbye. And I had queued up for the last song, Steve Lawrence, and from an album called Millions of Roses. The name of the song is Millions of Roses. The name of the song is Where Can I Go? And no, that's not the one, Richard. It's a Columbia label, and it's towards the back there. That's it. I think it's side 1, band 3, and it sings Where Can I Go?
What a memory.
And, well, listen, you know, people have inventory of things that they're familiar with. And, you know, my husband can reach for drugs on the drug counter as a pharmacist, and I can sort of know every record in my mind as to what side 1, band 3, or what have you. So this is a song that came out of the Second World War. It says, Where can I go? Tell me, where can I go? And I know that you are all telling me that I can go to California and leave here, and that you're all going to get along just fine, and I'm going to get along just fine, and everybody's going to be happy, that we're all going to miss one another, because friendships are very, very hard to make and to come by, and you never, never, never forget old friends. When I was leading a Girl Scout troop, I learned make old friends and keep the new. Some are silver and some are gold, and the kids used to sing this. So let's listen to Steve Lawrence as he sings, Where Can I Go? Cats. I can't say I'll be back next week, God willing. Won't you please join me? I've been saying that for a long, long time. But I will be back someday, and I'm hoping that KQ will allow me to send tapes. In the meantime, shalom, God bless all of you, and thank you all. We're going to be here for at least another hour. We've got cake and coffee and lots of friends coming to say goodbye, and I'd like to meet all of you. So if you feel like coming down to 917 North Lilac Drive, we'd love to see you. And this is Florence Fagel-Cat saying goodbye, and thank you all for making these past 4 years the most wonderful Sundays. It's been wonderful. Thank you, and shalom.
Our best wishes. We love you.
Thank you.
This is KQRS AM and FM stereo in Golden Valley. Good morning and welcome to the service of morning prayer.